School, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to tonight's third grade performance of the musical Bambi. And you can feel the excitement. I feel it on this side of the curtain and on this side of the curtain as the students anxiously await to perform for you. And for many students, this is one school event that they'll remember for a lifetime. My thanks to the students, parents, family members, park staff, and especially our music teachers, they're probably in the back, Mrs. Carls and Mrs. Haved, for preparing for this evening. So thank you for coming. Sit back and enjoy Park Elementary Grade 3 perform the musical Bambi.
To get to sleep. I have the darndest time getting to sleep in this forest. Sure need it, too. Had a long night of flying and a hootin'. It's the hootin' that takes it out of you. Well, seems pretty quiet. I'll settle down now. Nothing like a little lullaby to help an owl get her beauty rest. Sure is hard to get a decent day's sleep with all this infernal racket. What in tarnation is all the noise about? It's like trying to sleep on a roller coaster.
Sleep? Haven't you heard the news? He's here! He's here! Who? The young prince of the forest. That's who. Mr. Raccoon said he's just been born.
Where? Where is he?
We don't know. That's why we're running around. We're trying to find him.
Well, I might as well help you look. I ain't gonna get any sleep till he's found. Where are Busy and Lazy?
Here we are, Lydia.
Busy and Lazy, you go search the southern stand of birch trees. And you two fellas, you go and search the northern pine forest. The rest of us will search the meadow. Isn't he beautiful?
He sure is cute. What you gonna name him, huh?
Now, Thumper, mind your own business.
It's all right. It's funny you should ask, Thumper. I was just sitting here trying to decide on a name. I think I'm going to call him Bambi. Bambi? Oh, gosh, that's a great name.
Well, a young deer has a lot to learn, and there ain't too much time to learn it in. So 'twasn't long before Bambi's mother took him for his first stroll through the forest. Everyone wanted to say hello to the new young prince. Hello, young prince.
Hi, Bambi. Welcome to the forest. These are the Beaver brothers, Bambi. Say hi to Busy and Lazy. Let's go meet Mr. Squirrel and Mrs. Magpie.
Good day, young prince.
copies everything I say.
She copies everything I say.
As they walked on, Bambi was suddenly frightened by Mr. Raccoon. His mother explained,
This is Mr. Raccoon, Bambi. Hasn't he got an interesting face?
Just then, the entire rabbit family came bouncing forward to be introduced. Bambi's mother introduced them.
Bambi, this is Mrs. Rabbit and her children, Jumper, Bumper, and Thumper. Gee, he doesn't walk very well, does he?
Thumper, that's rude. What did your father used to say?
Oh, he used to say, if you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all.
Thumper, there's more. Let's hear it.
Just then, it started to rain. Everyone scurried around trying to find a place to stand. But Olivia strolled calmly and said,
Just stand under a tree or grab your umbrella. Generally speaking, Bambi was a pretty good boy. Did like his mother told him, most of the time. But Thumper the rabbit, now there was a mischief maker. Woo! times, Thumper talked Bambi into doing things he shouldn't oughter. Like the time Thumper got Bambi to run off down to the big pond to watch the otters a-slipping and a-sliding. It sure looked like fun, and of course Bambi and Thumper had to try a little sliding too. The two of them were having such a good time, they plumb forgot what time it was. And before they knew it, the sun had gone down. The otters went home, and they were alone in the forest. It was dark and scary. Thumper! Yeah, Bambi! Oh, we made some mistakes today. Yeah, Bambi! Oh, we shouldn't have come here in the first place. And we shouldn't have stayed so long in the second place. And in the third place... Never mind the third place. The first and second place are scaring me to death. Oh, bats! Oh, no! Bats! I'm scared. What are we gonna do? I don't know. Oh, if only Mama were here.
Thumper. Yes, Mama? Remember what your father used to say?
Yes, Mama. I remember. Who are you talking to? Oh, nobody. But I just remembered what you do in a case like this. You thump. Thump? Yeah, you thump and you sing. Let's try it. Well, it looks like you guys might be lost.
Lost? Who said we're lost? Not me. We're not lost. We were just...
Thumper, we're lost. Well, now you're found. All you have to do is follow us. We'll lead you back home. of my sleep from one day to the next. Oh, well. The summer and autumn passed, and winter came to the forest. Now, personally, I like winter, 'cause things get a lot quieter, and I can get some sleep. But winter's a tough time for the forest critters. They have to scratch pretty hard to find enough to eat. But there's fun in the wintertime, too. Bambi and Thumper and some of the critters had a great time playing in the ice and snow. Nah, I must have dreamed it. It's a good thing that Bambi and his friends had such a good time that winter, 'cause pretty soon a terrible thing happened. Terrible! The critters got word that humans were in the forest. They all ran as fast as they could, and Bambi, he ran as fast as any of them. Only Bambi's mama didn't run quite fast enough. Bambi's daddy, the great stag, brought Bambi the bad news.
Your mother's gone, Bambi. She can't be with you anymore.
But Daddy, what'll I do?
Just remember, I'll always be near, Bambi. Thumper threw her arms around Bambi. Hey, Bambi, things will work out. Remember the song my daddy taught me?
The song?
Yeah. Remember the one we sang when we got so scared down by the otter pond? Oh, let's sing it. Everything's gonna be okay.
A deer and a rabbit can get in the habit of thumping along.
came into the meadow. Wake up! Wake up! Spring is here! Mr. and Mrs. Mouse skipped into the meadow. Winter is over! Spring is here! Mrs. Rabbit came hopping out to join her friends. Shh! Olivia's crabby. She's still trying to sleep.
Oh, hush. Oh, fiddlesticks. I knew it was too good to last. Now I won't get another wink of peaceful sleep till next winter.
Hi, Olivia. Do you remember me?
Course I remember. Why, Bambi, look at you. You really are a prince. How are you, son?
Oh, I'm fine, Olivia. How's yourself?
Oh, sleepy. Always sleepy. But that's neither here nor there. My, just look at how you've grown. Why, you even got a new pair of antlers.
Yep, I'm grown up, Olivia. Ooh, who's that?
What? You don't know him? Introduce yourself to the young prince here.
You could call me Flower if you'd like to. Flower? How could anything that stinks like you be called Flower?
You'll learn not to judge things by the way they smell, Bambi. For instance, roses smell pretty sweet, but you can cut yourself on the thorns.
That's true. I'm sorry, Flower. That's all right.
Just then, a few birds flew by. The girls were being chased by the boys, and did they ever have the giggles?
Hey, what's the matter with them?
They're twitter-pated, that's all.
What's Twitter-pated?
It's love, son. L-U-V. Love.
Well, they sure act crazy. I hope I'm never in love. Me too.
Well, don't count on it, boys.
Everyone is situated in the spring. Skunks smell sweet, rabbits sing. Daffodils will daffy when the bluebells ring. The whole wide world's in love. Froggy says soprano when the birds sing bass. Squirrels go nuts every place. Bears with lips are painted, look in every face. 'Cause everyone's in love. When you can't control a grin, when your head's inflated, love just socked you on the chin. Now your Twitter fainted.
Prince Bambi meet Faylene. Flower meet Petal.
Things begin to happen when a boy meets girl. Deer meets dove, squirrel meets squirrel. It's a topsy-turvy, Twitter-painted world. When everyone's in love. When everyone's in love. Twitter-painted.
Now Bambi and Flower really understood what being twitter-pated was all about.
head for the island. We'll be safe there. Just in the nick of time, Smokey and the Cubs rushed in, leading the firefighters. It was a fierce battle. And finally, the forest was safe again. Everyone cheered for the firefighters. And Smokey and the Cubs celebrated with a dance.
Well, time went by, as time has a habit of doing. Several months passed and I was getting my sleep pretty regular like. Yep, things were pretty calm. Then the whole darn thing started all over again.
Everybody was awake again, and there was big news in the forest. Faylene and Bambi had a new baby fawn. Everyone was excited. What a happy day.
we all said. That's our story. We hope you liked it. The next time you're out in the forest, think of Bambi and all his little friends. And remember, the forest is somebody's home. Take good care of it.
The Blackbird Dancers. Mr. Woodchuck, Mr. Squirrel, and Mr. Raccoon. Mrs. Bluebird, Mrs. Magpie, Mr. and Mrs. Mouse. The dancing birds and the searching birds. Busy and lazy, the Beaver Brothers. The Guardian Angel Bunny Dancers. The April Shower Mouse Dancers. The Otters. The Bat Leader and the Bats. Thumper Song Rabbit Dancers. Bumper, Jumper, and Mother Rabbit. The Dancing Snowman. The Twitter Painted Birds. The Flowers and the Caterpillar. The Flames. The Firefighters. Smokey and the Cubs. The Harp Dancers. The Baby Fawns. Bambi's mother and Bambi's father. Flower, Petal, Adult Bambi, and Fade